Thank you. All right, call the meeting to order, the Legislative Committee meeting. Commissioner Shell, would you give the invocation, please?
Dear Heavenly Father, we just come to you today, Lord, and just thank you for those of us that were able to take advantage of fall break and spend some quality time with our families and just rest, Lord. Those of us that serve in this position, it is an honor to be able to serve in this position, but it also is a very time-consuming job, Lord. So we just thank you for that season of rest, Lord, and we just pray that you would be with us as we move forward and make decisions, Lord. I pray that you would help us to set any personal agendas aside, Lord, and make decisions based on what's best for the citizens of this county, Lord. For it's in your Son's precious name I pray.
Amen. Thank you. Approval of the agenda. There are two items that Leah wants to add to the agenda.
First, under certificates of recognition, Commissioner Mo Taylor and Commissioner Wright would like to add the Anti-Drug Coalition, just a certificate of recognition honoring all that work that they do. And then under old business, we need to add the audio-visual resolution that is coming to you from your ad hoc audio-visual committee.
So,
Second.
All right, any more discussion, anything else to add to the agenda? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Approval of the minutes.
so moved.
Motion and a second to approve the minutes. Any discussion, any corrections, omissions? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, opposed, say no, okay. A recognition of the public. Is there anyone from the public here who would like to speak to an item on the agenda? Okay, seeing none, I will close public hearing, public recognition. Report of the chairman. The only thing I have to say is this committee will not be electing a new chairman until next month because there are still two committees that have not elected their own chairman. So the two committees are Emergency Services and Highway, I believe. And once they elect a chairman, then whoever that chairman will be seated on this committee, and then next month, this committee will have election for chairman. So just make sure everybody's aware of that. Report of the county mayor.
No report, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Old business. AV resolution.
I will pass that to the chairman of that committee.
This is a copy of the resolution. Well, here, I got to pass them around. This is kind of been a couple of months in the working, and obviously a lot of tweaking for the wording, but this is what passed out of committee today. So I'll give you all a chance to read over that.
This basically has to do with the owl that is sitting in the middle of the table. This will provide a vehicle for the committee meetings to be recorded. And it's a pilot program because we're still studying, working on this. We don't want to make this a permanent requirement, but it's something we're going to aim to do so that the committee meeting will be out on the web. Dennis can explain how he's doing that if anybody has questions.
So moved. Second.
Okay, there's been a motion and a second. Is there any discussion? Anybody?
Now, with this, does someone from technology have to be at each committee meeting to do that?
No. Preferably we'll teach whoever's taking the minutes to do it. But if they're not capable or if they don't want to, we'll provide somebody.
Oh, she's perfectly capable. It's whether she wants to.
I think it's it'd be more than want to.
I don't think capability is an issue.
It's pretty simple to operate, isn't it?
It is
Based
very
on our
simple.
discussion in
Yeah.
the committee meeting, it's really kind of an on and off sort of thing.
What happens when its eyes turn red?
You
Something
run.
you talk
mad.
about.
It does not like what you had to say. Disapproval.
No more owl jokes.
Mr. Chairman, I want to comment. I want to thank Commissioner Tinsley and the committee. They've come up with something I think is reasonable, and it's something that can be staffed, and there's available manpower to do it. It could have been very difficult to operate within the current budget constraints, and they came up with a good solution. I want to thank our IT director for his part.
Y'all
I was gonna say, we
authorized
need to
up to
think-
$15,000, and I think we're spending at most $5.
I was gonna say, I
So
think we
good
need to thank
job.
Dennis.
Yeah, and thank you to the
Greatly
committee
for
too,
this.
because there were there were some legal and ethical implications of this originally, if we'd had a stand-up, an attached system or a larger system, and this, I believe, eliminates those legal and ethical issues that we were looking at.
I had a quick question. Are we gonna just do one camera? I know at some point somebody mentioned doing 2 cameras. Is one sufficient for what we need?
We have purchased 2 full
Oh, we
systems.
do have,
Yes.
So if we have 2 committee meetings going on at the same time, we can do them in 2 different locations?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
That never happens, so.
Can you have 2 L's in the same place? Sorry.
Opposite ends of the room.
he just resist.
Any more questions about this, or any more discussions?
Before comments, another joke, please move
Well,
on.
I'm between these 2 algebra people.
All right, let's have a vote. All in favor of this resolution and passing it on to the commission, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. And it doesn't have to go anywhere else, just to the commission, is that correct? Okay. Thank you, Commissioner Tinsley. New business, veteran service reports.
It's attached.
We got one in the email too. It was emailed to us. So this will go on our, it's just basically for us to look at. We can't do any vote. This will go on the agenda for the next meeting, next week. November meeting for this committee, is that correct?
This is just to remind you, because next month again, there will be a holiday on the second Monday, so if you will meet on the Tuesday, I believe at 5:30. We confirm that.
Oh, that's right, Veterans
Yep,
Day.
that's right.
So we are, yeah, I've got that here.
Yes, we'll meet on the,
5:30 on November 12th,
yes,
right.
on the second Monday.
It's on my calendar, so it must happen. Okay. Thank you for that reminder. C, school warning light request on General Assembly.
This is kind of just a weird quirk that TDOT will not let you have school lights, you know, those that say slow down, you're at a school, based on some very weird rules and regulations, and so we want to ask the General Assembly to amend the law, because they let other counties do it.
You basically have to opt in, though.
Well, I think that's what we're hoping, but
Yeah.
anyway, this is just a resolution that we need to pass to ask the state
So
to do
moved.
this.
Second?
There's a motion and a second. Any more discussion? This looks like, is this going to be specifically for this elementary school in Portland, to get you elementary,
No,
or?
it's actually
For the whole
Portland
town.
and White House.
Yeah.
Okay. But it would cover anybody in the county who needed it to do it, is that correct? Okay.
That met those weird standards.
Right, okay. Any more discussion? Any questions? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Emission testing request to federal government, and we're doing this again.
Well, we
This is
met
state
everything has been done, we're just waiting on the federal government. So at the request of some different federal directions, we have already, the chairman has already sent a letter to, our representatives asking them to
Yeah, if I
get on this.
could jump
Move this
in, I
along.
sent, Mr. Hinton and I talked last month, and so I sent a letter to Senator Alexander, Senator Blackburn, and Representative Rose, asking them to intercede on our behalf with the EPA to try to move things along and get it off the desk, because I think we all know that the resolution from the state and everything is sitting on a desk somewhere in DC, not being moved. So I've heard back from Representative Rose's office. They're going to treat it like constituent service, and they're going to try to inquire with the EPA and get some movement. But we thought too, just sending a resolution to our congressional delegation would be good, to let them know that the full body stands together to, support getting that moved off the EPA's desk.
Okay, there's a motion and a second, and you're gonna write the agenda and have it, I mean, the resolution and have it for us at the
Yes.
next meeting.
Yes, it'll
Try to
be,
before January.
it'll be.
Yours out in January.
I was thinking Thursday, but it's not gonna happen before Thursday, is it?
Yeah. We have that done, yes.
Okay, so, the law director will have a resolution for us at the next meeting, at the meeting next week, so we can all look at it. Is there a motion and a second? Did I hear one already? Okay, thank you. So we have a motion and a second to pursue this and to have it ready for the next meeting. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay? Okay. Certificate of recognition for the Anti-Drug Coalition, is that correct?
So moved.
Okay. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Well, that's the only recognition certificate, amazing. Rezoning of Briar Rose Hill.
And this is just for docketing. This will allow it to be posted. It will come back next month to this body, and then we'll go before the full commission in November.
December?
No,
Oh, November, yeah.
November.
November.
Sorry, I got a month ahead.
Okay, is there and we need a motion to
I need a motion.
put it on the docket, is that correct? Okay, Commissioner Graves make that motion. Is there a second from Commissioner Langford? Any more discussion? All right, all in favor?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, what?
I wasn't quite quick enough.
Oh,
Does anybody know, did that pass through planning?
It did.
It did.
Unanimous?
It's on.
Okay. I see where it was on there, but I just didn't know. Okay, thank you.
was there any discussion by the, any problems with it or any opposition?
We're
Okay,
just passing it to go to the agenda.
I
right?
understand,
Yeah.
yes, that's
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
To docket it, all right.
Docket it.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay,
Motion adjourned.
Tom, you're fast. Oh, we're adjourned, I guess, since there was motion and everybody's voting for, all in favor of it.
No, I'm done.
We got great jokes.